Hey, Kevin. Just a couple quick things. We haven't seen you in a bit. When you strained that oblique. So I guess was that did that happen in L.A.? I guess when you thought it was a hip because it was a couple games later. Then it was Atlanta, and so just what happened there, and how did that set you back? I guess.
Yeah, it happened in LA. I think it was the second quarter. I think Vince Young, I think, was guarding me, and he just hit me in the air. And I thought it was my bone that was hurting, so I kind of just continued to play on it, and it didn't get better. So that's when I wanted to get an imaging to see what it was because it was just regression.
At various points there, Doc wasn't sure how long you might be out. So was there a chance that this was real serious, that you could be out for much longer than you had been?
Yeah, I had a, they called it something very rare. There's only like 10 cases in the world, and it was based off my symptoms and my day to day. So it was very possible that I could have been out for 3 to 4 to 8 weeks, however long it took. So I was very blessed in my body to get back healthy as fast as it did.
And now you're here and you played this game. I don't know if you went over your minutes limit or not, but how did you feel tonight? And then to finish this game in overtime and hit some free throws at the end. So I guess your thoughts and feelings going into the game, and then how'd you feel to finish it in the way you did?
Yeah, I mean, I've been out. It's been a tricky year individually with my health, and I've been on and off the court. So I definitely just been fighting to get back and trying to stay available for my guys so we can continue to build. So it was happy. I was very joyful today, being that it was a game day and that I was going to be available.
Just to close out a close game, something you guys have struggled with at times this year. For you guys to get a win, just what you see out there from your guys' execution late.
Um, I see a group of guys that love the game at the end of the day, and starting to block out whatever's going on and just being out there on the hardwood and trying to do what we can to win the game. And you can see the difference out there. There's a lot of joy out there now, smiles and energy that's being poured into the game. So I think these last two games was very good for us, and we just came off a losing streak, so we want to start a little winning streak now.
And just what have you seen from Ryan in the last couple games? I think he's like 25 a night and just kind of making plays and doing everything for you guys.
Rilo, man, he's phenomenal. Like I've been saying, like his leap that he took this year is not heard of really, and I don't feel like it's been talked about enough. He's a young player that got thrown into the fire basically, with injuries and next man up. He was ready. He been ready, as you can see. So he's taking his opportunities, and my job with a little more experience that I have is to pour into him and allow him to be him and tell him if I see things so he can have more knowledge about it. But Rilo's been unbelievable.
Kevin, back here, you speak about being ready. Kind of, what can you say about guys like Amir, Pete, Jericho, who all were able to contribute tonight? And I know you seem to have a great connection with Jericho on the pick and roll. But just what can you say about how they were able to contribute?
Yeah, see, like those guys, typically when the season goes on, like they put in a lot of work, and they see the floor. Sometimes they don't, and it's just situations, things happen, but they put in work on our off days and things like that. Those are the guys that's playing threes and getting those reps in and staying ready, and all that work they put in definitely showed tonight, and it's going to continue to show.
Hey, just curious for you, KPJ. Welcome back. First off, what did you feel made the biggest difference for your team in the fourth, and then of course in overtime?
Trying to stop Trey Murphy. He was the one that was keeping him in the game. I feel like we did good on Zion, being their head. And, we just had to cut his wire off somehow. Of course, we didn't do the best job at that, but we did enough to get the win. So I feel like it was just keep playing through our mistakes, keep trusting, and playing with each other.
And then is there anything specific that you would point to where it's like, this is where we need to keep building from here? Obviously, there are areas, but is there like one specific area that you think is a good focus?
I think our execution tonight, I it was 50-50 down the stretch. But I think we're starting to execute our plays and trust our plays. And like I said, just trust one another. That's what you got to do going down the stretch. You know, schemes and everything is good for the first 3 quarters, but at the end of the day, when the fourth quarter starts, it's about who's going to take the advantages that been given the whole entire game. And we executed tonight. There's a couple, like I said, there's a couple plays that we wish we could have X out, but it's all good. You know, that comes with the game.